We have the Industries Minister of the State, TRB Raja, with us. Thank you so much for speaking to us, sir. So the actual thing last week we saw is how Chennai was battered for nearly 3 days due to Cyclone Michaung. How has the state handled the situation?
These are rains which were never seen for almost 50 years in Tamil Nadu. And yet, the very next day in the central part of Chennai was dry. The very next day. The night it was flooded, and the next day morning it was dry. Most part of central Chennai were dry. Wherever the drain work had completed, we saw dry roads and dry streets everywhere. Parts of Chennai were inundated, parts which are closer to, let's say, the Palikana marshland and some even in places where the Buckham Canal had overflown. See, the problem during the entire downpour was the cyclone was stationary, right? So the drainage into the sea did not happen, and that was the only reason. And people understood that the Honorable Chief Minister himself was on the ground from day one, and he oversaw the entire rescue machine, the rescue machines, and he also oversaw all the relief material going in, and people were out of the entire issue within the next 2-3 days. So that in itself speaks about the amazing work that's been done by the Honorable Chief Minister himself.
And a scheme that has been announced that 6,000 rupees going to be given to the families that were affected. How the distribution will work, and how, as the Chief Minister has already started it, how effective has it been on the ground? The opposition has also asked questions about the method of distribution. What is your view on this?
Yeah, the distribution is happening directly to the hands of the those who deserve it. And if you look at it, when we did the Magalir Urumai Tagai, when we gave them 1,000 rupees, many of them had that debited from by the bank. So this time the Honorable Chief Minister was very clear it has to be given as cash in hand. And look at the happiness in the faces of the women today when they got the 6,000 rupees in hand. And the Chief Minister knows that this is something, he looks at things very in detail, and I think that is actually helped people who were distressed before.
You said Chief Minister Stalin was on the ground and he was taking care of all the situation, but still opposition claims that the work was not done properly. What is your view on this?
I'll just say one thing. If the opposition says that, why is it that the union government's own committee, fact-finding committee, which came and praised the Chief Minister and the government's work? So that is politics, right? So whatever the opposition doing, and it's unfortunate that they choose to do politics even with natural calamities like this. The Honorable Chief Minister has been praised by the union government's own fact-finding committee, and they've also said that each and every officer on the ground delivered his or her work properly. In fact, the Honorable Chief Minister himself made sure that the entire party mechanism was also involved in the rescue mission and rescue work and the relief work. The DMK's IT wing also joined in, the youth wing. Our Honorable Sports Minister was on the ground 24/7. He was visiting several relief areas and is still distributing relief in several parts of Chennai. Now he's gone to the south of Tamil Nadu where we're seeing heavy rains today. So the entire government mechanism, including ministers, MLAs, councillors, all the officials, were all on the ground 24/7 during Michaung. And we are continuing to do that today here in South Tamil Nadu now.
Coming to that, update on the rain situation over there and how is the state handling it in south of Tamil Nadu, Thoothukudi, Tirunelveli and Kanyakumari?
Again, historical rains, it is unbelievable. Some of the scenes, we were looking at almost a meter of rain coming in certain parts. Some of the projections are scary. The situation, though, is still under control. We are our state mechanism is completely in place. They're there at the ground, and the Honorable Chief Minister also increased the number of ministers who are on the ground. The Sports Minister himself has already gone there, and they've started distributing relief, and they've taken, and there are a lot of preventive measures that have already been taken, especially things like women who are about to deliver in the next week have already been taken into hospitals. These are all preemptive steps that the government has taken, and this has helped the people of South Tamil Nadu in a big way. But all said and done, it's historical, unbelievable deluge of rain, and I think it's going to take a lot more efforts from the government of Tamil Nadu, and I think the Chief Minister will stand by with the people, and the government's entire machinery is in place, heavy machinery is in place. We've made sure all the essential commodities are available and everything has been sorted. Yeah.
What do you expect from the centre about these two?
We're just still waiting for that relief that they promised, which they still haven't delivered. And I'm looking for, our Chief Minister already written to them, and you do know the Minister was also here. He came and spoke to the Chief Minister. We still haven't gotten what we asked for. We're hoping that will come through very soon.
Thank you so much. So that was the Industries Minister who has said that after Chennai rains, it's now the southern parts which is facing rains. DMK government is prepared and they're also expecting the relief package from the centre. Vivian, Pramod Madhav, Point today.